Your outdoor landscape lighting should last more than one season, and here's why. Here are some key differences between your cheaper landscape lighting materials versus your more high-end landscape lighting materials. One of the key differences between low-end landscape lighting and high-end landscape lighting comes down to just the transformer, this box that you're going to put outside your house. This provides power to each one of your landscape lights. Most of the lower-end brands provide you with a standard powder-coated steel box. Over time, those tend to corrode and fade. The brand that we supply, which is Volt Lighting, provides you with a stainless steel enclosure that lasts a lifetime. They're very high quality, they make good connections in there. They also have a built-in timer, photocell, to be able to control them automatically from there, or you can also integrate them with your Ring system to schedule them and control them remotely from your phone. The next thing we're going to talk about is the stake that you insert into the ground to mount your typical above-grade landscape lighting. The standard practice is a plastic stake like this that just has PVC threads in here. The ones that we use, it's similar, you can see it's a little thicker, but it also has a brass insert. Why is that important? It's important because most of us go out with a weed whacker or a lawnmower and we trim our yard or around our gardens. And occasionally you're gonna knock into this stake that has the light coming out of it. The PVC threads will break, which means it's not gonna last very long. Maybe a couple seasons, you're gonna hit it once or twice here and there before that stake breaks. That's why we recommend using this brand where there's that brass insert so that it lasts a lot longer. It can take multiple hits and bumps. You'll usually just have to correct it and stick it back in the ground, but it won't break. Next, we're gonna talk about the style of light. There are a lot of different styles of landscape lighting. There's a well light, which they are recessed flush to the ground. There's lights that are stakes that come up above the ground. And then there are also focused spotlights. This is a good example of a style of light that mounts above the ground and then has either a cone or an angle on it that will illuminate trees or shrubs. The advantage to this particular brand is it's an all brass hardware. It's very heavy in weight. Most of your inexpensive fixtures are very light and again steel, so they rust and corrode over time. The brass fixtures hold up. The other nice advantage to this brand is it has a very nice landscape cable that comes off of it that lasts a lot longer. Your typical landscape lights come with a cable that looks very similar to this. It's two cables glued together that you basically splice into. They just don't hold up very well to any impact or any rodents that might be in the area going through and chewing on those wires. Most typical landscape lighting kits come with a connection. And what you're going to do is it actually just clips on and it pierces the cable. It has two tiny little steel barbs that pierce the cable that connect to the light. While they are effective and easy to install, they don't last a long time. Any movement to the soil or movement to that fixture, those lights will come disconnected. And what happens is it breaks down the cable. So the type of wiring that we use to connect those lights is either a weatherproof wire nut, which is this style, which inside of here there's a little gel coating that keeps those connections secure and lasting, or they also have a splice kit that we use where you open it up and again it's gel filled, so you put the wires in there and it closes on it. And that extends the life of those connections. Typically you're going to see anywhere from 3 to 7 years before you're going to see a failure on that connection if it's undisturbed. Most of your traditional landscape lighting doesn't come with color changing options. Now Volt carries a line of specific fixtures that you can have color changing options on them so that you can go out and make it seasonal for any time of the year, whether it be 4th of July, Christmas, St. Patrick's Day. You can make your lights match the party or the ambiance that you're looking for. They provide you with a remote similar to this, and all you have to do is go within about 3 to 5 feet of that light, aim it at it, and it will change that color. They're customizable and it's really fun to let your kids go out in the yard and play with. Don't give us a call after you've installed the Home Depot product. Give us a call beforehand so we can get the right product in the first time.